It's James here from goodguitarist.com, and today I want to show you how using just 3 simple steps and a super easy chord shape that's just 2 notes and you just move it around the fretboard, we can come up with our own really neat finger-style chord progressions. The shape itself is called a tenth, and basically you pick a root note, any root note on the bottom 2 strings. That's step 1. So let's say the 3rd fret of the E string, just kind of picking it randomly. And now we'll add a note to that. We'll skip the A string, skip the D string. We'll put a finger down on the 4th fret of the G string. And you can use your middle finger or your ring finger for that. So we have 3, nothing, nothing, and then the 4th fret. And we're going to be picking it with just our thumb and finger. And you can use your index finger or your middle finger, doesn't matter. So thumb and finger on the same strings we're pressing. And we could take just this shape and we could start moving it around. We could follow where our index finger is. We move it up to the 8th fret. So this finger has to be on the 9th fret because it's following the shape. We could just go like that. And this shape is called a tenth because that's the amount of space between the notes. This is our starting note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, so we have the first note and the 10th note. Now, that's a major tenth. To make a minor tenth, all we have to do is we move that note down 1 fret. So now I'm on the 3rd fret, skip a string, 3rd fret. And at this point, you have all the tools you need to make something like this. It just takes 3 simple steps. First, you want to pick out some root notes. Start with 2. So on the thickest string, I don't know, 3rd fret and 7th fret. Why not? I'm just picking them randomly. And now to those root notes, you apply your shape. So you either apply the major shape, you know, which is up 2 strings and then up 1 fret. So I'm going between 3 and 7. That's all I'm really thinking about. And then I'm just adding the major shape to it. And you know what? I don't like using the major shape for both of those. So let's try changing this one to the minor shape. So we'll do the major shape for our 3rd fret and then the minor shape for the 7th fret. Sounds nice. And we can change up the rhythm. And we made a simple groove. So once again, to reiterate those steps, you pick a couple bass notes and then you apply the major shape and minor shape to those bass notes using trial and error and just experiment and see what you can come up with. And then once you've found the notes that you like, try to get a bit rhythmic with your hand. You know, you don't have to always pick them together. You could separate them. You could do little smacks. I'll do another one just for an example. So for our bass notes, let's do the 8th fret, then the, 4th fret, hopefully it sounds okay, and then the 3rd fret. 8, 4, 3. Let's start with a minor shape. I'm just choosing these arbitrarily. This might sound awful. Then we'll do the major shape for the 4th fret, and we'll do the major shape for the 3rd fret. Sounds pretty cool. It works out like 90% of the time, you know, as long as you just adjust a couple things. Making them all minor works too. It's kind of cool. That's a bit weird. You know, maybe we'll make these major. You know, you just get to play around with it and decide, right? That's the cool thing. It's up to you. And if you need help doing this, I made a worksheet that you can just kind of follow the steps and fill in the blanks like Mad Libs and just come up with your own little progressions that you can practice using this style. And if you want to get better at fingerpicking, you know, if you enjoy this kind of stuff, I have a fingerpicking course available as well that goes from beginner to advanced. Starts with really foundational things and gets you to the point where you can play through a bunch of fingerpicking tunes. All I did was deconstruct a bunch of songs. I saw what they're made out of, and then I put that in order into a course. So if you like the straightforward approach with a lot of practical examples and things you can, practice with me, then please check that out. And it helps support the channel, just like the Patreon. Whatever way you can help, even just leaving a comment or a like, I really appreciate it. Either way, I'm really excited to hear what you guys can come up with using this chord shape. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a fun time practicing, and I'll see you soon.